Never use your debit card. The question I got was, should I just use my credit card over my debit card? And my answer is yes. Well, I'm going to say this, since we could be real with each other. Yes and no. No to the people who are not disciplined with their money. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're using credit, you're going into debt. Like we said earlier, I don't like people going into debt in order to get credit card points because you're going to pay for those points. We want the points for free. And the only way we get the points for free is if we're disciplined with our spending. If you use your credit card, which I advise you to do if you're disciplined with your money, you're going to get credit. You're going to get points. If your credit provider issues points, right? You're going to use those points to buy stuff. So you're not going to have to pay for it. You're going to use points to pay for it. If you have the ability to pay your credit card off before the statement date, not the due date, the statement date, then it makes sense to use your credit card over your debit card because that means you're financially responsible. Now, when you're making your payments before the statement date, you do two things. For one, you're getting your balance. You're getting rid of your balance before they report it to the credit bureaus. They report your balance on the statement date, not the due date. So pay before the statement date, not the due date. If you pay before the due date, you don't got to pay interest. But if you pay before the statement date, you don't got to damage your credit score. You see what I'm saying? You could have a card that has a $10,000 limit. You could go all the way up to $9,000 and it won't affect your score because you're going to pay it off before they report that $9,000 to the credit bureaus on the statement date. Now, as you can see in this picture, you can see the statement date and you can see today's date, that's old. It's not today's date, but you get the picture. The statement date should be on there when you go to make your payment. If it's not, you can call the credit card issuer and ask them, what day is my statement date? You write that date down and you make sure you pay your card off before that date or they will report that balance to the credit bureaus and it could affect your score. If you're trying to build, you want to pay that card off before that date. My due date is on the next page, so you can't see it. But if I want to pay it off before I have to pay interest, I'm going to pay before that due date. So what I do is I pay half. If I owe $5,000, I pay half before the statement date and I pay the other half before the due date. I'm not really tripping about my score going down because it's as high as it can go. It's going to fluctuate. It's going to go up and down. Now, if you're just running up points, then you want to pay half. Let's say you owe $5,000. You want to pay $2,500 on the statement before the statement date and the other $2,500 before the due date. Because if you don't pay the whole thing off before the due date, you got to pay interest on those points. And the goal is to use your credit card to accumulate points for free. If you're paying interest, you're not getting them for free. You see what I'm saying? Is that easy to understand? So I hope that answered a few of your questions. And if you got any more questions, keep hitting me with them. I'm going to give you answers. I'm going to answer it on here so everybody can hear it. So that way the questions aren't going to be repetitive. So yeah, keep grinding. I'll see you at 8:50.